Video conferencing has been great for helping us stay connected to colleagues and friends, especially during times like the pandemic. But are any of you kind of tired of it? There's a term for that. It's called Zoom fatigue, and it encompasses all of the platforms we're using. The FaceTime, Skypes, Google Hangouts, WebEx, all of it. And it's very, very real. We experience Zoom fatigue because it can be harder to process nonverbal cues like facial expressions, tone and pitch of voice, and body language. This means that it's harder for us to feel as if the conversation is natural. That being said, it takes more energy for us to engage with each other. There may be delays due to technology. This could potentially make you feel anxious, and studies have shown that the lag in time may make others perceive you as less friendly or focused, even if it's just a 1.2 second delay. We're experiencing fatigue because we're on camera, so we may feel the need to be more performative in nature, especially when we're having to look at our own face on camera. There's also that whole feeling of pressure to perform at peak level over a fear of job security thing. And in pandemic times, the variety of things that we did socially before this are now all being done on these same platforms, and it's kind of weird. It can feel like a constant reminder of all that we've lost. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling some type of way about all of these constant video calls. Now, the question is, how can we alleviate some of the stress we may be experiencing here? Here's a few things you can try for yourself and your teams. Don't jump straight into meeting mode. Take a moment to check on the well-being of your team. Try asking questions like, how's everyone doing? What are you grateful for? What kind of day have you had so far? What's motivating you right now? Make keeping the camera on optional for the team when you can. Maybe it will be a standard that in the beginning of the meeting, your team is visible, and then it transitions to optional. It may benefit you to turn the camera off or move the computer from being directly in front of your face. Limit video calls to only when necessary. Quick check-ins that can be done by phone or email can still be very effective. Take breaks. Try not to schedule back-to-back meetings and give yourself an opportunity to eat a snack, stretch, breathe, play with the dog, pretty much anything except sit and watch the news. Have a transition routine in place to break up the monotony of your day. Maybe you'll walk at the end of the day or go for a quick drive. And don't forget to use self-care and resilience practices throughout the day. Breathe, stretch, practice gratitude, journal, actively work on your perspective or whatever works for you, but do something. Now, we have benefited greatly from these online platforms as a way to remain connected, but it's not just with work. It may be that prior we would get random calls from a friend or relative on occasional Tuesday, Wednesday mornings, but now everyone seems to want to connect at all times of the day. So, what can you do to alleviate the Zoom fatigue that is not just lingering from work, but also your personal life? Communicate your boundaries. We need each other now more than ever. So it's understandable to feel that pressure of making yourself available to everyone around you, especially when they know that you're likely at the house or on the couch binge watching Netflix. But it's absolutely necessary to take your breaks and take care of yourself so that you have the emotional energy and capacity required to continue showing up when you have to, for yourself and others. It's okay to decline a call, have device-free time, or turn on your Do Not Disturb. It's okay to take your time before responding to others. It's okay to take breaks from conversations that are emotionally draining. It's okay to back out of a social obligation if you're not in the headspace for it. It's okay to take care of yourself. In fact, it's required. We are collectively experiencing something incredibly stressful, maybe even traumatic, and we will all respond in different ways. Your mental, physical, and emotional health are depending on you to communicate your boundaries and put strategies in place to help you navigate these weird times. And listen, worst case scenario, tell them your pizza has arrived or your boss just scheduled a meeting so you can jump off the phone. But no matter what, find your way to create a great day.